Hi, welcome back to Axe Girls. We're on episode 8 and you're joined by myself, Scratch, Axel and Battle Axe.
Okay, so we are going to take a look at week 5 of the Agawam Axe Women's League.
This week I am so looking forward to actually throwing the hammerhead. I really want to try with that axe a lot. I really enjoy the weight of it, so that's going to be something special for me this week. I'm going to try to hold on to my 3rd place spot. I'm crossing my fingers to keep in that spot this week.
Hi peeps, looking forward to this week throwing the Warriors Hudson Bay hatchet. I can't wait. I practiced with it and I did really good, so I'm hoping to continue that in league tonight.
What I'm looking forward to this week is continuing to climb up that leaderboard. I came into the game late, but even after just 1 week, I'm not in last. So I'm just gunning for the top, and I'm gonna kick everybody's ass on the way there.
So I'm not in first place. I lost first place by 0.1. 0.1. I mean, what is that even about, 0.1? Well, my goal tonight is to try and win back first place. Let's hope I do it. Whee! Thank you very much for watching. We love you guys. Thanks.
And to start us off tonight, Naughty versus Money. Well done, Naughty. And on to Riot versus Raven. With Riot cinching that one. Up next, Madcap versus Naughty. And Naughty takes down another opponent. The final match for tonight is the top 2 seeds, Axel versus Raven. And that one is taken by Axel. And that was pretty exciting. Axel's in first place. That's me. Sorry to brag. Then we've got Raven, Naughty, Madcap, and Money, but you can see that on your screen right now. Great job, all my girls. I really still appreciate you guys being in my league, and I'm still going to take you down. Sorry. So, Scratch, you have run your first ever women's league, which is actually the first one in the UK.
First one in the UK, first IATF one in the UK. I think it's the first out of all of them for women's only, but I'm only going to hold the title of IATF for now until I find out different. But yeah, first one's over and done with now. It's been amazing, been fantastic.
So how many women did you have join?
So we had, so I had 12 people join at the start, but then only 9 did the actual league. So yeah, 9 girls, 3 had been throwing before, including me, and the rest were all completely newbies. They threw for about 4 weeks before starting the actual league itself. So
that's cool.
Yeah, most of them did the Burn Battle charity tournament, and that started the week before the league. So the half marathon was their first ever
throwing.
Like competitive throwing thing. But to be honest, I can't see a better way than to get into it than just going all in. At least it wasn't a full marathon.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
One thing that I think is the most impressive thing about the league, for me personally anyway, is that every single person got a high score of over 50, which I know it doesn't sound much to people who've been throwing constant, like, you know, people who are a really high level and things, but I mean, we're talking people who've thrown for 3 or 4 weeks and then getting, I mean, I even had a couple of people got high scores of 60 and over. There was one who'd only been throwing 3 weeks before, and she got a high score of over 70.
That's incredible.
And it wasn't only like 1 or 2, like people got really good.
That's awesome.
It was, especially in the playoffs, by the time we got round to the playoffs, it was a really tight competition, which is just, I mean, I've been throwing for over 2 years now, but actually competitively about 1. And for them to be at my level, like, already is scary.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah. So, just curious, who won?
Me.
Woo, congrats!
Thank you.
Good job. Good for you.
Yeah. I'm not too confident about the next one though. I think I'm gonna be fighting for that quite a bit, to be honest.
Have you got
That's
most
okay.
of the same girls coming back?
Yeah, so everyone's coming back bar one. She moved to Liverpool back home last month, but we have everybody else coming back, and I think we have four new girls joining this Wednesday. Yeah, so, and we're open for the whole of January. We're keeping it open for new people to come in and start, and then we're going to start a new league in February, hopefully. So
how would somebody watching near you get in on that women's league right there?
So best thing to do is to come down for a normal session, a regular axe throwing session, and sort of see if you like it, get throwing, see if it's the thing for you. It will be, because it always is. And then just get in touch. Like we usually say, just send us a message on Facebook or email, and then it's every Wednesday night we throw.
So how's like your women's league? Is everyone pretty competitive, or are they pretty chill?
It started off quite chilled. To be perfectly honest, it is a little bit like an adult youth club, because everyone comes in on a Wednesday and we have about half an hour of drinking coffee and just chatting for we have to kind of get to the point where we're like, right, we actually are here to do some throwing now, so let's start.
I love it.
But yeah, do you know what? I always say this, and I think everyone always agrees, that axe throwing, it always brings together all sort of like the misfits. I'm not saying we're misfits, but
we're all misfits.
Yeah, it just does. It brings everyone together. And I mean, we have 2 girls who work in like laboratory. Another girl who's like a lab professor. Her nickname is the Professor. And then like just people from such a wide variety of jobs. Like Reaper, she's only 16. It's just, everyone just gets on, like it's like a little family. It's so good, but we are competitive now, yeah.
Awesome. Do you think for your youngest thrower too?
Yes, she is, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Love it.
Yeah, bless her.
So English of you. Bless them.
I know, bless. Me and Bella are quite competitive. She actually works for us as well. She works at Valhalla North, so she's almost a bit like a little sister, to be honest. So there's a lot of competition there.
But
Competition's
hold
good.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't let her win.
No.
You got the Scratch.
That's
Reaper, if you're listening, you're not going to win.
I'm including that 100%. Excellent.
She'll be over the moon.
And for more information about the upcoming leagues at Valhalla North, please check out valhallanorth.co.uk.
Following the league, we've been doing Premier tournaments in practice. So we've done it for a couple of weeks and they absolutely love it. Mainly because I didn't come first. And I'm sure that's why they love it so much. But no, everyone really enjoys doing the Premier style competitions. I think it just sort of, it's a lot clearer to score for a start. But I think it's just that added like layer of like, oh, like it's like when you get a clutch and you're like, oh, is it or not? And it's just, I think everyone gets really excited about it, which is, for me, like that really excites me because I think I can see that they're getting excited about the sport and the different sort of leagues and things like that. So maybe we'll do a Premier League soon. Not sure. I'm sure the new people will be really happy about that, but yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah. I would love Premier League to be, I mean, I would love just not the clutch. I don't like the clutch being that way.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do love the bullseye. I love that aspect of it, but that clutch is rough.
I know. I have found though, like since we've been practicing Premier, that I'm much better in sort of standard competitions now.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm the same way.
It's almost like I'm really nailing the bullseyes now instead of just like maybe.
Yeah. You're right.
Because you have to work on your accuracy more and be more specific to your throw.
Yeah. So it's helped a lot doing that. So
Awesome.
I love listening to both of you talk about this because I come from back, that's all we've done is standard for a very long time, and at True North it's very high competition. We have some of the top throwers there, so as soon as you join a league, you're like in it full-fledged, and it's intimidating at times, but it all makes us better throwers. It's insane. So our perspective is totally different than your perspective just because we've been in it for so long. It's I love it. It's great because for us, they're like, oh, we hate Premier, those stupid clutches. And honestly, for us, the measuring of the clutches seems to slow the game down, which they were trying to, I think, speed it up. But it was actually, to us, it's counterintuitive. But the bullseye, yes. And we've noticed it's kind of even the playing field a little bit, especially for new throwers, which makes it more fun. So I love this. Yeah.
Fully agree with that. Like, yeah, definitely.
Just generally curious on that topic right there. With the Premier, how many people still go for every clutch in Premier?
Not as much as you think.
I would think not. Like that scares the hell out of me.
There's a couple that went 100% in our first Premier League here in Lethbridge, but I think it's more strategy now. I know I didn't go for clutch as much.
To be honest, if I don't have to, I don't go for clutch in every game. Like I only go for it if I have to.
In Premier or regular?
Anything.
Really?
Anytime.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
If I don't have to go for it, I won't. I'll always go for the win, whatever I need to win.
Oh, that's true. I will go for the
yeah.
win, but I go for my first 2 clutches regardless.
Yeah.
I need to practice.
And that's the hard part is like, do you go for that clutch for the win, or do you go for your score and your average? And depending on who you're playing and what's going on, I kind of been going for the win for everything, because in Premier, that the wins are what counts and matters. It's not, you can't really afford to make any mistakes, but in Standard, you can kind of, there's a little bit of wiggle room. So that's a hard question. Do you go for the 100% clutch rate, practice those clutches, get your 81s, or do you risk it and do your wins? And it's not an easy question sometimes.
No.
I like how you
I suppose it's
81 in plurals, like that's ever gonna happen for me.
no.
Absolutely.
Maybe I
it
For you, Battle Axe, it's, I think with the amount of players that you have that have been playing for so long, you probably do have to go for the clutch a lot more than what I might have to, because a lot of our players are new. I mean, it's new in the UK anyway, so it's not like that everyone's going for the clutches and going for their 81s. It's not that everyone gets an 81 in every game over here. It's kind of more of a rarity. There are people that are getting them, you know, often, but it would only be like, I think when it comes to sort of regionals and things like that, and there's a mixture of venues playing against each other, then I think that's when we're going to find that we're going to have to be going for the clutches more often. Yeah,
I think you're right. It's actually interesting that you say that, because with Premier rules, it's kind of shifted and changed. Before, there was this unspoken rule that you just went for clutch, and if you didn't go for clutch, you kind of were looked down on for not going clutch all the time. So you kind of just started going 100% clutch rate for Standard rules. But since Premier, there's been this new shift. It's like, wait, we don't have to. It's okay to like win, play to win, stay down if you need to stay down. And it's actually been refreshing and quite a positive thing. And it's changed the whole aspect, and it's made it, this is crazy, but more competitive now. Like our last Tuesday elite was mixed, and we had 32 throwers, and it's a top 16 that went to playoffs. It was brutally hard. Like, it was almost like going to IATC. You cannot make a mistake, and unfortunately, I did not do very good. I went 0-2, and it's been a very long time in that hurdle, and I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's crazy. So it just depends, I guess, too, on your venue, like you said, just, which is not a bad thing. It pushes you, I guess, to make you better.
Yeah.
And I recently ordered a custom sheath for my plum, and it came in. So check out my review of my axe sheath from Patient Zero. Hey all, I just wanted to talk about my axe sheath. I ordered it online from @Patient Zero and cannot get over the quality of the product, or what she was able to do basically with my photographs. So all I did was send her a couple of photographs of Austin, who you may or may not have seen in previous episodes of Axe Girls, and this is what she produced. It is beyond adorable. The detail's amazing. It comes with a nice convenient strap, so you can just hook it around it. Obviously it's going on my warrior's plum right there. So you send your measurements and it's produced exactly for your axe, whatever that axe might be. But it has a nice clip right there. It comes with care instructions. So if you wanted to make sure that your sheath stuck around as long as your axe did, it gives you all that detail inside. It did take a long while to get it because she has such a long waiting list, and you can see why. So I do highly recommend you check it out @Patient Zero, and I will certainly link it below. But check it out. Check out the detail on this thing. I love it. I couldn't be any happier, and I have encouraged many people since I got it to also order, so her wait list might be just a little bit longer. Either way, thank you, Patient Zero. I love it, and I appreciate you getting my dog on my sheath. I absolutely love it. Thank you. So I noticed that Lumber Punks in Australia recently posted a meme which I enjoyed thinking about, and it was the last time you wore a band T-shirt. What was it? I know some people wear them all the time. I don't think I've.
You know what? I used to wear them all the time. I mean, me and Carl kind of got into a point where we just shared them. I mean, they were the hitters and I wore them.
Real.
But I mean, I do have like a really oversized Metallica T-shirt, and I have a Rob Zombie sort of cut vest. I wear that quite a bit, but other than that, I just don't. I'm constantly in Valhalla North clothes.
Same.
I don't even have Axe band T-shirts. I'm sad to say, it's all Axe T-shirts.
We need to get you on. So Carl,
Yes.
I do have some actually. So Carl used to be in a band, and he had his own sort of band T-shirt.
Nice.
So we'll have to send you one so you get a band T-shirt.
Oh,
There you
my God.
I think the last
See if I
band
can
T-shirt
find
I
one.
wore was AC/DC.
Oh,
But that's
killer.
not true. That was just my Halloween costume. I was Angus Young, but the last concert, or the last T-shirt I went to was probably from the last concert I went to, and not to age myself or anything, but it was Salt and Pepper. So
Oh,
yeah. Salt and Pepper's here.
I am
My last
full on
concert was-
Salt and Pepper. Still am
Oh,
#1 diehard fan.
they're
But I
awesome.
did recently try to go to my other favorite, which is Boys to Men, and it got canceled due to COVID.
Oh no.
Fingers crossed, next year in March, I will get to go to Boys to Men, hopefully.
Oh, sweet.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week to hear more from the Axe Girls.